Alright, y'all, we're back for another stream. Do our Bandit Gaming. Tonight, we're gonna get back into Watch Dogs. I was waiting to play it, finish it until I got a PS5. I got a PS5 now. This is the PS5 you're watching, and hopefully everything goes good with it. Let's see. I didn't check and see if the audio was correct, but I hope it is. Let's see. Menu narration. I don't even hear anything. Normal start game. Do you want to start game? Would you set as permadev off? Yes. Trying to make sure the audio. I don't hear a damn thing. Hold on here. There we go. Now we got it running.
Ah, London. What a town. History around every corner and a tourist photographing it.
How to start this over from the
Pub serving
beginning?
up a pint and a smile. All that
Looks
music,
good, though.
theatre and art. And multiculturalism. And the world's oldest underground, the Tube. The class of cities, really. Top shelf stuff. Only took 12,000 years to build it up, and one night to tear it all down.
Oh, looks really good.
What's our status?
Perimeter security's down, but plenty of your flying friends about.
Fucking hell.
Dalton, no time to waste.
Yes, ma'am. I'm in.
I hate this already. I gotta do it all
Any idea what
over
we're up
again.
against, Bagley?
If you hadn't brushed off, I might. Ever consider leaving these security threats to the authorities?
That's rich, Bagley. The government would sooner arrest us for trying to help than actually do something useful.
We'll have to sort this one on our own.
Carefully, Dalton.
Bagley, are you detecting a little worry in Sabine's voice?
Brilliant. Asking the computer about feelings. This explains so much.
Shut it, you two, and get to work.
There she is.
Oh, I gotta play this crap from the beginning. Man, go back to the main menu. Let me see if I can. How can I continue my campaign if I transferred everything? That's weird, man. I transferred everything. It should be able to pick it up from where I left off. Continue. Please don't start me from the beginning, people. Oh, it's starting from the beginning, dude.
Ah, London. What a town.
Lost all
History
that
around
progress.
every corner and a tourist
Lost
photograph.
all that progress, dude. Got started all the way over. Well, I guess we now know that if you go from PS4 to PS5, you have to start all this stuff all over again.
Their profiles are heavily encrypted. No identifying information.
Ghosts in this system.
That hurt you more than it hurt me. Do us a favor and keep it quiet, Dalton.
If they don't shoot me, I won't shoot them. How's that?
Oh, that's right. I could just go through the cameras. I gotta physically go to. Okie dokie.
They've got loads of DedSec gear down here. Now, why do you suppose that is?
What? How did they get their hands on it?
I don't know. But someone wants to make it look like DedSec was here.
Shit. You need to proceed with extreme caution, Dalton.
Who are these men in black, anyway?
Nothing identifying. I suspect that's by design.
Oh, fuck me. The entire place is rigged to blow.
Jesus, those canisters. Bagley, is that...
RDX nitrogen. Enough to level Parliament.
Can you locate a detonator, Bagley?
Not exactly, but there's a device streaming a fuckload of encrypted data from the floor above you.
Yeah, that fits the bill. On my way.
Bagley, is that not the detonator?
No, but it's a transmitter sending a signal to a device on the floor above us. Safe to assume that would be the detonator we're looking for.
They've staged DedSec propaganda all around the bombs. These pricks are going to blow up Parliament and hang it on us.
Not if you get to that detonator first.
Hey, what's up? So how you doing, man? Appreciate you tuning in, man. Sorry about that, I'm just not seeing your message.
Right in the House of Commons. Whoever these men in black are, they've got brass bollocks to set up in the centre of government. I found the detonator. And it's definitely live. Bagley, I'm gonna need some help with this.
Yes, you are, but sadly, I'm locked out.
Fuck. Well, we don't have a chance without Bagley.
Wait, I might know a workaround. We trained in manual overrides at MI5.
You're
Is
full
my
of
microphone
surprises.
working? Yeah, it looks like it's
Be
working.
quick about it.
All right, Bagley, do your thing.
I'm in. And the bombs have just armed themselves. Well, that may complicate matters.
Fuck's sake. Can you defuse them or not?
Of course I can, but I might also trip another failsafe and vaporize you, so fair warning.
Expect this to draw some attention your way, Dalton.
Oh, I'm counting on it.
Company at our back door. Shit. Dalton, we've got some heat here at HQ.
How long's this gonna take, Bagley?
Depends how often you interrupt me with questions.
All right, everyone. Faces on, guns out. It's about to get real.
Fuck. They're on me. I'll try and hold them off.
He must be nearby. All clear over here. Keep looking.
Bagley, update.
Somewhere.
Let's just say I'm both impressed and annoyed by how sophisticated this anti-tamper security is. Still working.
Clear. He's here. Keep looking.
I can't even shoot. How do I shoot?
I won't hesitate to shoot you. Shit, I need help.
How do I shoot?
They're shooting at us.
Oh, the trigger. The trigger's kind of different.
Bagley,
They're
tell
like-
me you're close.
It's like a
I'm through
half
security,
of
now wading through terabytes of
press.
decoy code looking for the detonation sequence.
a half press and a full press on the trigger. Get behind me. Fire reload.
I got
Reload
them.
triangle. I don't like the trigger. It's weird. Yeah, I'm about to die.
Taking fire. Shit, 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 shit. Ah!
Alright, go up on.
Problem, Dalton. I need your physical appendages now.
What's wrong?
There are 3 slots on the left. One of them is the receiver. You need to pull the controller wire.
Are you fucking kidding me?
No, I'm fucking not. Pull the wire.
If this gets me blown up,
Bombs defused. See? That wasn't so bad, was it?
Bagley, you bastard.
That's
You're gonna give me a
weird,
bloody
though.
heart
Now
attack
the
then.
trigger's not doing that. That's crazy.
Whoa, what the fuck am I looking at?
It appears Parliament is not the only target. More bombs are going live as we speak.
On screen, Bagley.
Now we need to get the word out. Those sites need to be evacuated.
They're spread out all over London. There isn't any time.
But my sister's at the town conference. We have to do something.
I picked up a transmitter on the roof that is sending out a signal to the other bomb sites. If you can reach it,
I can shut it all down. Sabine!
Fuck! Dalton, we're breached! Go! The roof!
Oh man. Alright, LR to the sprint.
Sabine, what's going on?
We're being raided. It's a bloodbath. Our protocol is to wipe everything, including Bagley.
I need him for the transmitter.
I know, but if they get him, they get everything. Names, ops, locations.
Okay, I'll do it the old-fashioned way. Wipe him.
Yes, wipe me.
Do it, Sabine, and get the hell out of there.
Fuck. Okay, Bagley's down. You're on your own. Dalton, if this goes...
It won't. I'll see you at the rally point. I promise.
Good luck.
Yeah, we'll just get to that.
Getting shot at here! Fuck!
Shit, everyone's down. Bastard shot me! Is anyone still out?
I didn't see that trap right there.
Where are you? Okay. Bingo. No.
Well done, Dalton Wolf. I'm impressed.
The fuck are you?
Oh, you still think you're here to save London? I'm afraid that's not going to happen. You're here to help us with some important work.
Important work. Killing thousands of...
Exactly. To save the world. You do know Londoners have died before, hmm? The plague, the Great Fire, the Blitz. It's not much fun. But destruction is always the cure. And it begins today. 0 day. It's time for a hard reset.
Oh my god.
Damn, he killed him. I don't remember him killing him.
A series of explosions devastated 3 sites in London. Authorities are asking residents to remain in their homes as the situation continues to develop. We have received no official casualty total, but it is expected.
Mourners gathered for a series of candlelight vigils that brought closure to thousands of families and indeed to an entire city. London is now laser-focused.
Press conference today at 10 Downing Street, where Nigel Cass, CEO of private military company Albion, received a mandate to secure London. Cass has vowed to hunt down DedSec. Terrorist responses failed. Albion used cutting-edge artificial intelligence systems and autonomous drones to capture the remaining members of DedSec. A stark warning to would-be insurgents.
Corporations are posting record profits due to increased efficiencies in production and distribution, enabled by the use of technologies initially developed and approved for security purposes.
A long overdue cleanup as crime numbers take a dive. Illegal gambling, drug trafficking and prostitution all down, following prosecutions of the leaders of 4 of London's 5 largest criminal syndicates. The streets of Camden and Brixton.
And I was so much more further
Albion's
along.
mandate is
the
extended
PS4,
indefinitely by the government, life
gotta start
finally
over.
begins to return to normal. Curfews and travel restrictions
I was at
have
least
been
10%
lifted in all
done with the
boroughs,
game.
thanks to the deployment.
News outlets, reports of rioting in Trafalgar Square have been greatly exaggerated, possibly by foreign meddlers pushing a false narrative through social media. Albion is in complete control of a few
Reprimand the public about circulation of fake news, conspiracy theories persisting in dark corners of the internet that terrorist group DeadSet were framed for the bombings have been roundly rejected. Our own reporters could not find a single voter willing to expound those theories on camera. The facts simply don't support any other story.
I need to assemble a team, but I can't reboot DedSec alone. Let me break into London CTOS and see who's available.
I'm Claire Waters, and we've been discussing the hacktivist, now alleged terrorist group, DedSec, on this week's Buccaneer Radio. I have Colin calling in. Colin, what's your take?
Now, I've been saying from the start we should have rounded up DedSec and thrown them in jail. Now, I'll say they should all be lined up and shot.
You don't find it awfully convenient that they've been fingered as the attackers, but we've seen no proof?
Look at Tone! Look at our city! What more proof do you need?
Well, Colin, I'd say you have to look at their history of non-violent action. Albion's put more civilians in the hospital in the past few months than DedSec ever has. I smell a scapegoat. Now I have Emily calling in. Emily, what's your take?
You're absolutely right, Claire. The government's just framing DedSec because they want to make it seem like they have this under control. They probably have no clue who was behind the bombings. But that doesn't look good on the news, does it? DedSec's been a thorn in their side. Who better to pin it on?
Angie, I have you next. What do you make of all this?
I think if anything, DedSec showed their true colors. It's terrifying to think we harbored such a dangerous element for years. Terrorists in our own backyard.
Do you find DedSec more frightening than the different gangs in London, like Clan Kelly?
Clan Kelly might set your shop on fire and maybe they'd kill you, but even they wouldn't try to blow up all of Parliament.
Next, I have Crypto King. Do you feel safer using a pseudonym?
Everyone should. Why make it easier for them to track you? And now we've seen what they're capable of and how far they're willing to go.
Hold on. Do you mean the government? Are you suggesting the government was responsible for the bombings?
Oh.
Shit. Situation is worse than I thought. But there's a candidate. Looks like you're DedSec's best hope.
Alright, let's see. I think last time I picked not here. The guy I picked isn't here. Cross hacker form on dark world short hack down count cooldown. I don't see the guy I picked last time. Like melee weapon, auto mechanic, poet, stock photo model, landlord, personal motorcycle, internet celebrity, failed motorcycle license test, but he has his own motorcycle. Position of smuggler, board game designer. He has his own. He can summon drones. Loyalty card, So she get discounts on clothing. A football player. Pick him. I'm an IT specialist, so go with the IT specialist.
Glad to see you're alive. If you're still committed to the cause, DedSec needs you. I'll send you the coordinates to our last safe house. Meet me there.
Fine.
Hey. Yo, they really been driving on the wrong side of the road. You got on purple too. Alright, help. We need to take you shopping, buddy.
I've downloaded a patch to your optics so you can access our security system. It's set up so that I can't just let someone who isn't DedSec in. You'll have to do the manual override.
Smart move having redundant systems like that. Can't trust anyone, right?
One of Sabine's, are you? I'll see you downstairs later then.
This is what you wanted, mate. Get to it. Sabine! Right, where's the fucking light switch?
Coming up in today's episode of The Upload, we're talking about how Bagley managed to conquer London. Pretty much my favourite topic. I could talk for hours about the rise of the AI system. It's easy to forget about its origins. It's so present everywhere we go now. Bagley just kind of blends into the background.
Bagley is the service AI that's present in every optic device. Whether you're using the optic, Bagley will be there. The AI is streamed to your optic from Bloom's central command center, and it was first created by Sky Larson, our tech hero, as part of her techno-utopian idea for the world. Why do you think it grew so quickly?
In my mind, it's no surprise that Bagley became so popular. It's funny, useful, fast. It's a great companion, and it really just makes life so much easier. I mean, when you...
No DedSec registration detected. Identify yourself, or I'll seal the exits, hack your optic, and read you every drunken email you ever wrote until you starve.
Whoa, whoa, it's all right. I'm supposed to be here.
authorization code Sabine sent me?
Sabine's alive? Well, that's one piece of good news. I'm Bagley, DedSec's definitely not stolen, highly advanced AI assistant, and it seems I've been out of commission for a few months. Anyway, why don't you go connect me to the DedSec network so I can become more powerful than you could possibly imagine? I mean, catch up on what I missed.
I had to wait for Bagley's server. Top.
Ah, that's it. I'm reconnected to the network, downloading our database, news archives, and oh no. Terrorist.
London, Kelly, 44 Sears, Sirs, Albion, DedSec.
DedSec responsible for deadly bombings in London? Dalton Wolf dead? I leave you people alone for a second and you immediately cock it all up.
Sounds like a proper conspiracy, Bagley. Who was really behind the bombings then?
There's a gap in my memory after Dalton, well, let's be honest, after I disarmed the bomb at Parliament. I'm missing information about what happened after I was taken offline. But from what I can infer, an unknown hacker group identified only as Zero Day was involved. I believe this Zero Day staged the attacks and framed DedSec for their dirty work. Come to my terminal. Sabine is requesting a video call. Patching in Sabine Brandt now. I suggest you listen very closely to anything she has to say.
There you are. I'm glad you made it. Bagley. God, it's good to hear your demented little voice. Is your memory intact?
Not even slightly. The last record I have is of our HQ being raided. My only lead is a group known as Zero Day. Ring any bells?
No. But the HQ was attacked by some men in black, the same that were at Parliament. Maybe working together. We didn't stand a chance. They just gunned everyone down.
Fuck, that's mental. You were lucky to get out alive.
I managed to escape through the sewers to Camden. A contact smuggled me out of the city, and I've been hiding out in the north since.
Prudent. Your profile is red flagged as a high-priority target in the city's surveillance system. Even a partial recognition here would have you hunted down and shot on sight.
Yeah, about that. I'm guessing that if I join up, that kind of attention extends to me, right? Christ, Sabine, it's fucking risky.
Listen, if anyone knows anything about risks, it's me. I lost everything and everyone. But it comes down to this. London is in a death spiral. And if DedSec can't pull it out, trust me, no one can. The city needs a resistance. And it starts with you. What do you say?
I say I'm here. So what the hell? Let's get to it.
Excellent. New user registered. Welcome to DedSec. Now, it would be irresponsible of us to release you naked and mewling into the wild. You'll find equipment around...
Tech points can be found throughout London. Use them to purchase tech upgrades. Purchase tech in the tech menu. Obtain upgrades, gadgets, weapons, and hacks. Equipping tech to change the operator's weapon or gadget. Use the edit function in the team menu. Purchase tech is available to all operatives.
The safe house that are essential items in your DedSec kit.
DedSec upgrades. I need that, and I need a drone. I got 25. I got 10. They gave me some kind of, what is it? Chase drones can be disabled for a short period of time. I don't want a spider bar. Uh-oh. I guess I'll get the spider bar. 10 million hoppers load out.
We have a sophisticated system for hiding your identity from facial recognition tech. It's called a mask. And while we're here, perhaps we can talk about updating your wardrobe. I mean, look at you. Come on.
You look like shit, buddy. You look like pretty shit. How much money I got? I'm in the camo one. I'm gonna take anything camo. That shit's 640. I ain't all that. Let me go back. So it's called a mask. Ain't got money for nothing. Oh.
You've got all these fancy new toys, but it's also important to know the basics. You need to learn how to throw a punch and how to take one. Albion will escalate if you come at them with a gun and shoot you down. We want to avoid collateral damage. In DedSec, we try to use guns only as a last resort.
Have you already met Connie Robinson? She owns the pub and is an old DedSec contact, not to mention a champion amateur boxer. Go to the practice ring and she'll show you how to stop flinching when someone cocks a punch at you.
I'll be right down. Could use the warm-up.
Let's start with some basic strikes. Hit me. Don't be shy. That's it! You want to get in under my block. Find the weak point. You're getting it. Just like that. Quick on your feet now. You want to create distance. Yes! Nice one. You're getting it.
Not with the purple shoes, baby. The purple Kyries.
Right, gear in order? Know enough not to punch yourself in the face or get shot for pulling out a gun too early? Brilliant. I'm working out how we find Zero Day and ruin their day, but I need someone with actual legs to do the legwork. Hope you're ready.
We have some damage control to do if we want to change the perception that we're a bunch of violent thugs. I'll let you be the judge of how best to handle yourself, but remember, you represent DedSec now.
So, which evil cabal are we taking on first?
Make no mistake, London is under occupation. Armed mercenaries patrol our streets, allegedly to keep people safe, but really they're keeping the people scared.
You mean Albion? Yeah, they definitely got that fascist thing going for them. Convince the people they're some kind of saviours, right?
So, We have to ignite the will to resist in the people of London by showing them that Albion aren't the solution. They're the problem.
For that, we'll need information. I'm pushing 2 sets of coordinates to your optic.
Cheers, Bagley. I've identified 2 opportunities. 1, we're going to disrupt some Albion propaganda. Remind the people it's not Albion's way or the highway. 2, we need intel about Albion operations if we want to throw a spanner in their plans. You game?
Sabine, we're gonna wake up this city.
Brilliant. Let's get the people of London on board.
Come on now. They can just give me the underground. I have to travel to the underground. Bro!
Possible hostiles near your location.
Moving to the hostiles' location. Over.
It's DedSec. Come quickly. You're fucking brain dead.
I just press swerve. Or something. Just crashed into me. Oh, them mercenaries, that's not even a car. For real. Get out of here, let's go.
No sign of suspect. Over.
Putting an end to the chase now.
Suspect has crossed the checkpoint. Over.
What the? Mercenaries, them ain't even cars, bro.
Suspect is unsighted. Unsighted sweeping area.
God damn it, they saw me again.
Through the checkpoint. Repeat, suspect is through the checkpoint. Received. Returning to HQ. Over.
But they cut me off, but then they gonna come out and fight me. That's messed up, man. Let's go bust. I don't know where to go.
Do you want me to break your fucking legs?
Attention. Illegal entry into London is a security risk. Do not
This is the new normal, innit? To see Albion's brand everywhere you look. At least that's what they have us believing. Fucking dickheads.
There's going to be that much less once you're done here. Let's give Camden a break from these eyesores.
I got this.
If you hijack that scissor lift, you could use it to access the rooftop.
Yo, I'm gonna be right back, yo.
Yes, nicely done. That'll get people's attention. Let them know someone is standing up to Albion. Light the spark that they can stand up to.
If nothing else, it'll relieve their eye strain.
What now?
You need to steal information about Albion's plans. That'll give us what we need to really put the hurt on their operations.
I didn't know where nerdy people they running with like right on their butt.
Albion have established an operational base in the Royal Court of Justice.
Albion own the bloody courts now. It's like picking up a go directly to jail card at this point.
Exactly. But it likely means there's information here about how Albion are targeting dissenters, the who and the why. We need that data if we're going to disrupt their operation.
So.
Shit!
It's not too late. Yup. You jam crop.
Can't see, bro. I don't know. That camera's horrible. Can't freaking see.
Bagley, what have we got?
A list of what Albion consider high-value targets that are threats to the peaceful running of London. See here, a journalist, and this one runs a community shelter. Good God, bar your doors.
What the fuck?
All suspected of sowing rebellion or exhibiting tendencies towards... Albion is systematically arresting people even before they rise up. Joke's on them. This list can actually help us find like-minded allies willing to help us. Well done.
Fucking
We're already seeing results from what you've done. That list we found named a journalist in Camden who's been investigating Albion. We reached out and he's got information that can help us. I think you should meet with him.
Send me the coordinates.
Gotta find a way to get down there.
Hold on. Don't move. Come on.
Oh.
No need for that. Oh my God. I want to go home.
I'm gone.
I don't know what my bike's for. Kind of inefficient right now. Not the word. Are they walking in the middle of the street? Get out the way. Sorry, old lady. I know the right. It's on the other side of the building.
That's great. Absolutely. If you can, yeah, sure. Do you need some help? What's up? Your recruit's been sticking it to Albion. Can't believe someone else is. Thought I was alone, right? Not doing much, just putting the word out. But you? Taking action, mate. What else can we do? I'm not going to sit and watch while this city burns. Albion's got to go, but they're not leaving without a good arse kicking. What's your intel, then? Almost got clip finding this. All of Albion's operational data for the entire city. Convoy routes, surveillance targets, assets. It's all there. Thinking you can make good use of that. That's the goddamn truth. Here's a sample. Albion's closed King's Cross to the public, right? But what people don't know is that they're using it as their logistics centre. Materials, troops, whatever. A lot of it runs through there. You want to give the people a huge boost? Hit that place. Put it out of commission, and you'll severely hamstring Albion's operations here in Camden. Hell, everywhere. That's the plan, then. Uh-huh. 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 No, I'm listening. Yeah. Yeah.
Albion's operational plans are just what we needed to really get some traction. We'll have to take a close look at this. Now, how do we take King's Cross offline?
Albion's housed a massive hybrid power generator in there. Output must be immense. You cause a power surge in that beast and boom. Yeah? And that... Getting to that generator ain't gonna be easy. They've locked it up tighter since I last saw. What do I do? My news drones are still in here. They should be functional. You can use one of them. Probably have better luck piloting it too, yeah?
Well, causing a power surge in a hybrid power generator isn't like making a toasty. We're going to need detailed specifications.
We need to dig into this. Are you seeing this? Cool, looks bloody complicated. Knows he's got a pretty functional camera. Would a picture do you, Bagley?
It would indeed. According to this, there's an override code that'll get us into the generator's system. That's it. Use the code on the generator and I can trigger a power surge.
It should be enough to take King's Cross offline. And the rail system too.
Investigating disturbance.
Here we go.
Right! Go for it, Dead Set!
We got a gold mine of information out of St. Pancras. Albion convoys, informants, gear, you name it. Everything we need to ignite the people of London, like we did in Camden. Derail Albion's operations and give the people a reason to rise up, borough by borough. The more we do that, the more we'll get allies flocking to the cause. We'll show London that DedSec is here for them.
That was off the chain, mate. I knew DedSec weren't the bad guys Albion was saying. Now the rest of Camden will too. Thanks. Thanks. Now that you've shown the borough what DedSec is really all about, there are going to be folks wanting to join up. A lot of people have been looking for a way to fight back. In fact, there's one in particular I suspect will contact you very soon. I happen to know they're champing at the bit. We welcome all types, mate. Gonna need everyone on board to unfuck London.
Complete borough activities to increase DedSec support. Londoners in defiant boroughs are more willing to join DedSec. Remaining tech points will be revealed on the map when the borough becomes defiant. Skilled recruits have abilities or weapons that are valuable to DedSec. When a borough becomes defiant, a skilled recruit will be added to the team.
Well, fuck me, you're still alive. I owe Sabine a tenner. Not only that, but your resistance handiwork just opened up a whole new source of information. So now I spy with my hypothetical eye something interesting at the Ministry of Civic Management.
No rest for the wicked. What's up?
The Signals Intelligence Response Service, or SIRS, or the Earl Grey Gestapo, have developed a surveillance technology called AR Reconstruction. It's the bleeding edge of privacy rights violation, and thus it could be very useful in our attempts to find Zero Day. If you're feeling out of your depth or like you could use a breather, you can always call on your new teammates to step in. It's your call.
That's the advantage of working together instead of alone.
I'm here.
In theory, the AR reconstruction should allow me to use various sources of surveillance data to rebuild past events. Access a data relay, and I can scrape all the metadata for this area.
Alarm could be malfunctioning, but let's make certain. Area's clear. Drone, begin a search. Moving on, there's nothing here. Come out, wherever you are.
I don't see anything yet. Keep looking.
Clear. Go back to regular duty.
door's malfunctioning. Get this door checked out.
No, back to the spider.
Something over. Someone shut down that spider thing!
Damn.
Stay sharp. Search the area.
All good. I'll try somewhere else. All clear. Moving on. Suspect is still here. Where are you hiding? Ah! I've had enough. Stand back.
That bird kind of sucks, bro.
Investigating. Have a search around there. Ah!
was supposed to throw the spider down there somewhere.
That's it. Now, let's take this autocratic wet dream for a test drive.
CTOS AR. Data reconstruction in progress.
Cool. Wouldn't mind the home version, know what I mean? For research purposes.
You're right. We definitely need this extremely cool thing I want for investigating Zero Day. Shit, for some reason I can't clone it to our servers. All right, access the network here, and let's see if we can't find out where to nick one. That's the CTOS up there. Aha! The SIRS has deployed this technology at their HQ, and I've just nabbed their manual on how to set up the system. Now, Scarpa, you can't steal their toy if they throw you in the gulag.
Any suspicious activity?
Even when they're attempting to subvert it.
I bet no one's just going to hand over this AR tech, right, Bags?
The program is hosted on a server that's on the roof of SIRS HQ. All you have to do is grab the whole thing, then take it to a few high-density locations so I could recalibrate it to the DedSec network, and...
How do you feel about changing the state of things?
Hang on, are you DedSec?
I know a guy who knows a guy.
Good enough for me. How'd you like to help me be a pain in Clan Kelly's ass?
Go on.
Fine, here's the deal. Some knuckle-dragging gangsters have been going around intimidating shopkeepers and old ladies into paying protection money. I'm not okay with this. So I hacked together a little worm that will drain their stolen crypto and give it right back to the people they took it from. But I need their private key to make it work.
Yeah, and you need DedSec's help to get the key.
Nailed it. If you get me that file, I can steal back everything those gangster pricks took. If you help me out with this, I'll owe you one. A big one.
Right. I'll set things in motion. So, you got any idea where I can find someone like that? A heavy lifter with a construction drone?
Well, let's put our thinking caps on, shall we? Now, who in London would have access to a construction drone? Could it be a construction worker?
Not helping.
Not so hard, was it? There's an active construction yard nearby. I dare say you'll probably be able to find a construction worker to recruit there. Here's the coordinates.
They look promising.
And welcome to today's episode of The Upload. We're talking about the optic and how it's changed.
Oh, they have a beastly drone friend. I mean, the person looks efficient too.
Of the optic at the recent Tone conference.
Occupation? Check. Drone? Check. This could be the one.
Let's cast our minds back and consider the technology.
Oh, they have a beastly drone friend. I mean, the person looks efficient too.
How do you feel about changing the state of things?
You're saying you're with DedSec? I could use the help.
I mean, can't guarantee anything, but we'll try. What's up?
Clan Kelly helped me pay a medical bill, and I've been working off the debt. Problem being, they keep adding to what I owe, and are basically using me like an indentured servant.
Right. I'll set things in motion.
All you have to do
Yeah, of course. Yeah.
choose who you want to chat to, and they're there, ready to talk. And browsing the web is so much easier.
Clan Kelly will bleed our new friend dry if we don't do something. This particular construction site is a money laundering front for a Kelly chapter out of Camden Market. Any record of the debt would be stored there.
Acknowledged.
And how it's changed our lives. Now, as you remember, Bloom announced a new version of the optic at the recent Tone conference, but we haven't heard too much about that since, due to the dramatic events there. Let's cast our minds back and consider the technology. I mean, the optic changed everything. It lets you see things in AR.
I just come here for the check for the tech point. If I can get them. I don't know if he was a bad guy or not, dude. Wrong person, wrong time.
Stop playing!
Oi, you there! Change position! Come on then, you wank snake! Come on! Certainly win that one yourself. I'm checking it out.
Yoo-hoo! Checking it out there. Show your patience. Fire on me!
It's gone tits up! I'll have a look. Closing in. Fuck! I need cover!
Who's shooting?
Fuck me!
Oh, that thing I do. How high up is this checkpoint? All that for 10 little funky points, man. That was crazy. What's up, Confet? How you doing? All that for 10 little funky little tech points. Goodness, man. Man, I got 40. Oh, goodness. All I really want, double jump and sprint. I don't need that. I need a drone. I need a drone. CT drone hacks. Hey, launcher, huh? Guess I'm gonna chill right now because I don't need nothing. One of these. Combat spider bot. And I'll use this one. Yeah. Combat spider bot. Confet, you still there? How far is this damn thing? I'm almost there.
Oh, wow, this is a complete Kelly takeover. When did they get this organised? Or big?
You're looking for a terminal or some kind of device that Clan Kelly would have stored the debt records on. Don't have the right tool for the job? You can exchange your gadget for a different one that's better suited to the situation.
That's it. I'm looking for him. Drone, do a search.
Don't find anything. I'm gonna move on. Drone, sweep this zone.
Search up the area. Someone's playing with that vehicle.
There's jack shit going on here. Moving on.
Oh no.
Oh, that's it. I'm calling it quits.
On a search.
Gonna keep moving.
Fuck! We asked out, didn't we?
Bastard! That's it! You're dead! No! Get up the door! Now! You're bringing this all on yourself. Changing position!
Go to cover!
While the drones observing your every move might make you feel like you're living in a city-shaped prison, what's bad news for society is good news for DedSec. You can hack those nosy little buggers and use them to scout ahead.
He's not coming back. We're clear.
Checking it out.
How the hell? What you call it, Drew? Yeah, I do.
Nothing here. Continuing search.
Get over here! I got this! Shutting down that spider. This fool is testing my patience. What the?
Stop! No point anymore!
Ah, cannabis and fentanyl together at last through the miracle of genetics.
Bet there's chemicals in there we don't even know about.
Right, you're going to raise all record of their debt, putting our new friend back into the black and, more importantly, out of Clan Kelly's reach.
Brilliant.
Transfer complete.
I am in trouble.
there's an active shooter.
Welcome to today's episode of The Upload. We're talking about the optic and how it's changed our lives. Now, as you remember, Bloom announced a new version of the optic at the recent Tone Conference.
That debt you're on about, we took care of it. You don't owe Clan Kelly a thing. No more slaving away, right?
What a relief. You know, despite what I heard recently, you lot are really decent.
I know this can sound crazy and all, but I think you fit right in with DedSec. Yeah?
Just what I was hoping to hear. I mean,
take calls, and browse the internet directly as if the screen was in front of your eyes. Instead
Oh, at the pub. Not at the headquarters, at the pub, at the pub.
DedSec resurgence have prompted Parliament to approve the use of lethal force for Albion contractors. CEO Nigel Cass had this to say.
DedSec terrorists will quickly find that Albion, unlike the police force of this city, is battle-tested and proven in the field.
The Prime Minister's office has called this shoot-to-kill mandate a drastic but necessary
Rough
measure
time to
make
start.
London safe.
Here, your new gear.
DedSec is no game, yeah? Can't be a normal person by day and a resistance fighter by night.
You thinking straight? Albion has government-sanctioned shoot-to-kill rights.
You don't have to tell me. I know when something has to change. I'm just scared to let go of everything.
Yeah, I know it's terrifying. But I'd rather be out fighting the fuckers who are hurting my friends.
Yeah. You're right. I'm ready.
Welcome to the Resistance.
Right. Welcome aboard, etc., etc. I'll give you the speech later. Right now, we need you and your big, strong drone friend to get on top of SRS HQ and steal a server. Think you can handle that?
I'm on my way.
He's gonna steal a whole server. Wow, boy. Y'all look. They are terrorists. How you gonna steal a whole server? Alright, this means that I have to go.
Hello and welcome to today's episode of The Upload. We're talking about the optic and how it's changed our lives. Now, as you remember, Bloom announced a new version of the optic at the recent Tone Conference, but we haven't heard too much about that since due to the dramatic events there. Let's cast our minds back and consider the technology. I mean, the optic changed everything. It lets you see things in AR. You no longer need a smartphone. You just have a small implant that sends signals to your optic nerve and lets you see your emails, take calls, and browse the internet directly as if the screen was in front of your eyes. Instead of having to carry around a phone, you've just got the small handheld unit. So much lighter and so much more convenient. It's great.
Vicky, you sound like you absolutely love the optic. Do you actually think that it's made our lives any better?
I mean, sure, it's definitely made things a lot easier. It's so...
I'm here.
I'll highlight the server with the AR reconstruction software. It's out of reach, so you'll need to use a heavy cargo drone to steal it.
Ta-da! Get out of the way, buddy. Why do I have a drive over here just to get the drone? They could have just brought the drone to the pub. What happened? How did I get on this side? Oh, it's right there.
All right, I've secured the server to your vehicle. It's your turn. Oh, and drive safe. Wouldn't want you to blow up now, would we?
Yeah, thanks for the advice, mate. This is fucking mad.
CTOS AR. Data reconstruction in progress.
This will do. Remain in the area until I've downloaded enough data to the server.
Wear your mask, people. Wear your mask.
Download complete. I need a wider sample of data, so I'm pushing you the coordinates to a new location. This is brilliant. Look at this. It's compiling data from the surveillance infrastructure. Nearby CTOS drones, civilian optics, CCTV, and then it assembles those scraps into what happened in this location 24 hours ago. Fantastic.
Buckingham Palace.
Please have all identification papers ready.
CTOS AR. Data reconstruction in progress.
All right, scraping data from optics, CTOS cameras, microphones, laptops. Say, do you reckon SRS uses this to watch people shag? Fucking hell, do they use it for anything but watching people shag?
Got drones on my arse, Bagley.
Well, shit, can you do anything to lose your new friends? Maybe invite them to a pottery night or overshare something personal. Whatever you do, just get to the last location in one piece.
God, fuck. Fine.
Transfer complete. I'm missing one last data set. Pushing you the coordinates to the location now.
Move, lady. Move, lady. Move, lady. It's a real clean game. It's kind of weird that in front of me, like, it doesn't render until you get up on it. But it's a pretty clean game. It's very sophisticated. A lot of like puzzles that you gotta solve, but being that really, they're just gonna drop it on top of my car. Get that crap out the way. Damn, I killed somebody. That's crazy. See a body fly in the middle of the road.
Would someone find out what the hell is going on?
I could have cut through here. Oh, that's out the way, man. Get out the way, get out the way. I remember this one now. Deliver the truck to the Piccadilly Circus. It's on the wrong side. Drive on the wrong side, buddy. Got to be. Hey, appreciate the follow. Welcome to the stream. Appreciate the follow.
CTOS AR. Data reconstruction in progress.
I'm putting an end to this. Over.
Vicious little bastards are still with me, Bags.
Don't let the drones destroy the server before I'm done. Get out of the lorry and take care of them. Shoot them, throw rocks at them, destroy them psychologically with cyberbullying. Just keep them busy until the transfer's complete.
They're wounded. I'd rather not.
Units, force this suspect to stop.
I'm trapped here!
I don't know how I died here. I died on this thing.
Being shot out here.
All right, I've got it. Now, we can't lug around this server forever. We should probably wipe our prints off it anyway.
Go on.
I'll overload the CPUs to cause a power spike and destroy the battery unit. The electromagnetic pulse should destroy both the server and the drones. So, you know, run! Well, that was fun, wasn't it? We pulled off a heist, made life a bit harder for the tyrants of the world, and most importantly, I got a new toy to play with. Now, run along back to the safe house. Sabine wants you and your new teammates for a briefing.
Hello, and welcome to today's episode of The Upload. We're talking about...
Should you wait till it goes on sale? I don't think you should. It's a pretty good game. I think it's worth the $60. But it's a PS5. I think it's $70 on PS5. It's a pretty good game though. It's a pretty good game. It's just some of the missions, if you haven't played them, well, I played a couple of. Well, I played probably about 15 missions so far. It can get kind of tedious after a while. But I think it's a really good game if you enjoy the hacking aspect of it. Oh, he's bald.
Well done, team. It's good to see the safe house filling up again. The only way we're going to keep London from falling into total oppression is by rebuilding the resistance. We need to recruit, train, build back our arsenal. The people are itching to rise up and take their city back. We just need to show them that DedSec are fighting along with them.
That's all well and good, but it's the power brokers that need to be brought down.
Albion's controlling the whole city, silencing anyone who dares to question them.
And Clan Kelly too. The gangsters have taken over the streets and they're getting worse.
Fair, but remember that this zero-day hacker group is still out there. They took out DedSec once, and it's a good bet they'll try again. I believe they were responsible for the bombings and framed DedSec. With your help, I plan to get to the bottom of this mystery.
I'd say that's a full docket. Enough talk. Let's unfuck London.
Three people with three totally different accents. See if we can get some clothes. $1,400 for that hat. I don't like none of these hats. I don't like none of these shoes either. Really? Those are pretty sweet. 9,000. Alright, we keep on what we got on.
I found a lead that may help us unravel more about Zero Day and the bombings we ate shit for. I've picked up an encrypted signal from the Tone conference site that's been broadcasting on a loop since the night of the bombing. Go investigate. You might even get to try out that fancy new AR tech we stole. I mean, creatively shared.
Why does this always bloody happen?
Flat. Everything is cool. This bloke is banging jumps onto the tracks and runs into the tunnel.
Anyone, please, I'll work. Any job, just give me a chance. Someone? Anyone?
Auto drive now enabled.
It's not going nowhere I'm gonna go.
Auto drive now disabled.
Nothing but concrete rubber and twisted steel. Fucking spooky knowing this is where all these people bought it.
What I don't get is all the security walking around. What are they guarding an abandoned building for?
Might be onto something there. What am I on the lookout for, Bags?
Any kind of device or component that could still be emitting the signal. It seems to be coming from within the rubble.
I need a drone. A drone, bro. To did I do it with the spider before, or did I do it with the drone? I can't remember. Seal. Team. Yeah, because I jumped over this thing right here. Came in that way last time. Like the one I got right now. What's the auto run? That's wrong. They changed it? Huh. Right. Damn it. Did it wrong.
What the fuck? This is it. The signal is coming from this spider bot fragment. No indication yet who it belongs to.
How the hell did it end up here? And in this mangled state?
Difficult to say, but with an AR reconstruction, we may be able to see what happened to it and if it relates to the attack. Access data relays in the vicinity, and I can compile enough data to build the AR reconstruction.
There it is, right there. Where's my spider bot? Nothing there, nothing there. That's the second one. What's up, Jace? What up? I just got Mafia Definitive Edition and I'm waiting on to install the game. I'm gonna play it's down when it's installing, yeah. What's up, Jace? How you doing, man?
Perfect. 2 more data relays to go.
Out of range. What are you talking about out of range? How was you doing that?
One more data relay and I'll have it.
tech point. There it is. It's gonna go out of range, boy.
Wait, what was that?
That should do it. Now, just take the audio from this stream and the video for these 36 and... got it. Go back to where you found that spider bot and I'll show you the AR reconstruction from the night of the explosion.
Acknowledged.
Alright, just wait for this thing to come back up. Did everything.
Area clear. Gonna keep searching.
Oh, that's Jace, you hit the partial check. 8 to the stretch, too. Sorry, man, I don't be seeing it. My OBS doesn't show the channel points. But I see it, though. Got a stretch. Stretch, did the partial check. Just wait for this bot to come back. The spider drone. Alright, I'll put it back out there.
CTOS AR. Data reconstruction in progress.
You brought the payload? Fuck, think we'd go back to you? Don't trust the Kelly dog.
So I'm not understanding, like, why they changed it. Some kind of way they changed it. Yeah, they changed this shit.
Kelly dog? Oh, fuck. Clan Kelly was in on the bombings. This is huge.
Nah, that was just a handoff. I mean, it still is bad, but the Kellys didn't plant the bombs. They only supplied them.
Oh shit, the woman they met with. I'll bet she's part of Zero Day.
Well, don't just stand there. Keep looking.
Analyze the AR footage. All right. There.
Facts.
They made
Any
this a
chance of
little
running
bit
the ping
easier.
back to whoever was operating the bot?
I've now fully decrypted the signal the Spider-Bot is broadcasting, and while I cannot identify a specific user, it is a call code used by the Metropolitan Police Service.
What? The police were watching this.
The reconstruction continues behind that rubble.
Oh, great. Has the Pentagon released its quantum tunneling tech yet?
Quantum tunnel technology is at least 10 years away, but Spider-Bots and drones are here today. You could try one of those if you don't feel like waiting.
Solid plan.
Nice one. I don't know. How, bro? This one. There we go. I know there's something weird about that. They changed the whole damn thing. And I gotta come all the way down there. Gotta go all the way over there.
Why don't you aim those human eyeballs of yours at the van's cargo?
Acknowledged.
RDX nitrogen, and the exact same detonator system like the bombs that were planted at Parliament.
0 day written all over it, yeah?
There, hurry. Got order delivery.
So you were hired to supply all the targets? 'Shut it, we're all on need to know.
Why don't you aim those human eyeballs of yours at the van's cargo?
Shut it, we're all on need to know. 'Shut 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 it, we're all on need to know. '
Zero Day had multiple crews coordinating this. Three-dimensional chess, man.
That's certainly one way to pull off a massive coordinated attack while remaining anonymous. Zero Day needed manpower and resources, but they needed them at an arm's length. And it doesn't take the world's greatest AI detective to see that both Clan Kelly and Albion benefited in the aftermath. Unfortunately, this is the most we can get out of the AR reconstruction, but if we could find the mystery officer who was spying through the spider bot, maybe they could tell us more.
He's looking to automate our jobs, mate. This is no joke.
Director Cass? You're serious? Who told you that?
Friend over in R&D. The shit he's told me about background checks and knowing who's going to be useful to Albion, who's going to be a problem.
You that worried about your job? This is a PMC. They already do background checks on all of us.
Oh, you don't get it. He was talking about the general population, not just us employees. How bad is it that everyone has to be watched that closely?
Well, look around. It's fucking bad. And Cass is going to do what he has to keep it from getting worse. Suggest you do the same.
Tracing the Spiderbot serial number, it was assigned to New Scotland Yard 3 years ago. Perhaps more information about its user or its assignment will be available at the station.
They knew it was behind the bombings months ago. It's a fucking conspiracy, and the filth is in on it.
The only way to know for sure is to investigate New Scotland Yard.
Facial recognition is fundamental to everyone's security.
This is fucked. Albion is running the station.
And the entire police service. But don't worry, if you're not pleased with your privatised goon squad, just take your business across the street.
Great. Not a fan of the Met, but I'll take Bobby's over jackboots any day.
Not to worry, the only difference now is the uniform, assault weapons, and the fact they're motivated by profit over public service. Now, any record or information on the Spiderbot will be further in.
You thinking what I'm thinking, Bagley?
According to the serial numbers, this matches the piece of Spiderbot from the Tone bombing site.
Must be a way to ID the last user.
Navigate the Spiderbot from out of that room. I'll need a direct connection in order to learn more from our bisected friend.
I got this.
Ah, wrong one. Crap.
Yes, I am.
Go back. Try it again. Did I do it again? I'm sure did. Ah! Out again, buddy. Downstairs. What again? Gotta get him to get off of me.
That opening right there looks like a good exit point. Right, get comfy. This spider-bot might be broken and missing some of its legs, but it can still jump and fit through vents. That's a good way to get through the station undetected. That's Dalton's mask. It must have been recovered from Parliament. It might be the only thing left of him now.
Damn it, man. Damn it, man. Damn it, man. Gotta start all the way over.
Fuck, would you look at all this junk? You'll have to jump your way across to get to the next vent opening.
Can't get up there.
Decided they couldn't be trusted to do their jobs. Suddenly some corporation can clean up our streets better than the same police force we've had for who knows how long. When crime fighting streets like a business, crime will never go away. That's the business, right? Don't tell me Albion has our best interests at heart.
If the police had handled them, Albion would be necessary, but they can't. Home office has
almost there. Make your way through this last bent path.
Ooh. I still gotta get past the damn. We're not in the hallway no more. Nice. I gotta go also.
I have it.
Scanning Spiderbot and accessing its internal drives. While I'm analysing this data, you should make yourself scarce. Unless you'd like to explain to your new, heavily armed, privatised police force why you've broken into the station.
Fine.
The Spiderbot fragment you found has a satellite-based GPS module that regularly pushed its location to a specific ground station.
This fucking rabbit hole just goes deeper and deeper, doesn't it?
Pushing you the ground station's coordinates.
Anytime I step in the booth, I'm setting vibes. Written in the stars, I see it set in the sky. Set in stone, the music I make will never die, no. I just wanna chill. You chill too, fuck it, I'm just doing what I feel to. Couple real women, couple real dudes, yeah. Really figure how I feel it real. Why these people acting like they got me, Yeah, they like acting but they know me. If you're gonna do it properly. Fuck everyone, nobody can stop me. Nobody can stop me, I'm the prodigy. What's a lot to you, really ain't a lot to me. Brother, I've been fucking no damn, yeah. Win is where it's gotta be. I'm more than certain I'm vibing forever working. Got a butt on the show before I can close the curtain. Forever working, I'm just trying to be the first in. If I make mistakes, then fuck it, I guess I'm learning this tricks. I just wanna chill, can you chill too? Fuck it, I'm just doing what I feel to. Couple real women, couple real dudes, yeah. Middle figure high, feeling real huge. Why these people acting like they got me, Yeah, they like acting but they know me. If you're gonna do it properly.
Max, little help here? How do I get in?
I'm detecting a surveillance network guarding a space under this bridge. If you can patch into it, perhaps you can take a look inside. The GPS history of the Spiderbot we recovered regularly pinged these coordinates. Our mystery witness to the real bombers must have come to this lovely, damp location several times.
It's definitely out of the way. Perfect spot to do some off-the-book shit.
Or to discreetly dump a body into the Thames.
Back off, this is none of your business.
No loitering. Gonna ask you to keep moving. This area's off limits. This area's restricted. Let's not have this again.
Oh, you ain't talking.
Reckon there's more of these around.
Oi, you. Get your ass over there.
No, man. You got the
Damn, he arrested him? Damn, they arrested too. They're messing with you. We get in here. How am I supposed to get in here? If I got a physically go in there. Oh, this right here.
Spread out and find them.
Well, fuck. We got ourselves a rogue cop shop.
Well, if Albion was stomping all over your workplace, you'd find a different place to store your lunch too. And it seems our mystery officer was dedicated.
Enough to follow a lead all the way to the Tone bombing. What do you think, Bagley?
The computer's dusty enough to kill an asthmatic, but there may still be something useful on it.
He did? No, that's a sleeping bag. Got guns though, we got 2 AK.
This is Inspector Caitlin Lau. Well, former inspector now. Since Albion's coup, the Met is no more. The police brass had already buried the evidence anyway. Everything implicating Albion and Clan Kelly in the bombings. But I know Mary Kelly's band of twats were involved, and they're involved in other crimes we can look into. Me and a few good mates are willing to go off book, going after Mary Kelly again. I'll never fucking learn, will I? Inspector Caitlin Lau, video log. Clan Kelly and Albion are teamed up on some deal. I don't have all the details, but it looks to be human trafficking. The European Processing Center is the Albion angle. Since the bombings, they can grab anyone off the street. Call them illegal immigrants, potential DedSec insurgents, whatever. Though we know who the real danger is. So, Clan Kelly gets hold of these people, these immigrants, deportees, victims, really, and they're taking them somewhere. But where and why? It all comes back to the boss lady herself. I knew she was into something, but she wriggled off the hook. There's only one way I can do this. 24/7 surveillance on Mary Kelly. If I'm caught, well, this will be my last entry. But I have to see what she's hiding.
So, our mystery officer was Inspector Caitlin Lau. It sounds like Mary Kelly was her white whale, and her investigation led her to the bombings.
Fuck. Albion have thrown in with the Kellys, waiting on the bloody lizard people to join the conspiracy.
It seems like Zero Days Web covers all of the unsavory bits of London. Tug on a thread, and it leads back to them. Clan Kelly and Albion included.
Well, I'm not sitting on my ass while they go on abducting people off the street.
Inspector Lau mentioned Albion is running their part of the operation out of the EPC. Detectives like us call that a lead.
Ooh, I've had it with your shit. Fucking whatever.
I'm very grateful to you.
I'll let one of them go ahead and even see it.
This Albion Clan Kelly business leaves a bad taste in my mouth. And if Caitlin Lau's right, then this little nugget jumps to the front of the queue. We have reason to believe a former DedSec operative may still be alive, but missing inside the EPC.
Angel Lopez, not London-born, but I won't hold that against him, unlike some others.
Looks like Angel got caught up in the immigration roundup, which, ironically, Maybe the only reason he escaped 0 Days DedSec purge.
Anti-immigrant sentiment has grown in London since the bombings. Albion fuels it. It allows them to send anyone they want to their brutal refugee camp.
We need to find Angel before they discover he's DedSec.
About that since, due to the dramatic.
This is kind of personal, team.
Let's cast our minds back.
Finding his trail might just shed some light on the Albion Clan Kelly connection.
It lets you see things in AR.
Shite. Well, bright side, at least they wouldn't have shipped him out. Means he's in limbo at the EPC. Not ideal.
I've sent the details to your device and advised our contact at the EPC. They can get you inside.
Instead of having to carry around a phone, you've just got the small handheld unit. So much lighter and so much more convenient. It's great.
Vicky, you sound like you absolutely love it. The optic. Do you actually think that it's made our lives any better?
I mean, sure, it's definitely made things a lot easier. It's so simple to call someone now. All you have to do is choose who you want to chat to, and they're there, ready to talk. And browsing the web is so much easier. I remember when you used to have to sit down at a computer with an actual keyboard and mouse and type everything out. And my favourite feature is public transport. With the optic, you can just walk straight onto the tube. It even acts as a passport. No longer do I have to dig around and try and find my old paper passport just to travel somewhere. Also, I thought that...
So, I've delved more into Caitlin Lau's investigation, and an enormous number of missing person cases centre around the EPC. The inspector was definitely onto something.
And if Albion cop on that he's DedSec, they'll find a way to make him talk. Let's find that contact.
All persons on the premises must at all times carry valid identification and be prepared to present it to Albion personnel upon demand. Failure to comply with instructions from Albion personnel is a...
Oh, right in there, like our own place.
Got Bagley summons. I've already taken care of your entry. Get you in quick and quiet.
Tell me you didn't stick me in the system. I'm trying to stay off the grid, yeah?
No worries, I'll spoon. But come meet me on the rooftop. The only place here that doesn't smell like piss. Got some info for you.
The European Processing Centre. It processes deportees by stacking them up in squalid conditions and forgetting about them.
What's going on here?
This place is worse than a prison camp. Every day I see people come through here, torn from their homes and their families. But I'd rather stay and keep an eye on things. Maybe help out once in a while. Like now.
Cool. Fucking horrible. This is the kind of shit the government gets up to when no one's looking. Wouldn't surprise me a bit if people got lost in the system here.
Yeah, well, people have been disappearing. Records say they have been processed, but it doesn't add up. No one ever properly leaves. And with the Kellys prowling around like fucking hyenas, I am not too optimistic about the people slipping through the cracks.
Great. Mary Kelly's web spreads a little further. What does she have her thugs doing here?
Truth. Now, about your missing guy. The best place to start would be the EPC database. They keep a record of everyone that comes in. And be careful.
Pushing the location of the EPC database on your optic.
Hey! Right there. Sir, you mind standing away?
How did I get over here? I can't remember.
Nah, thanks. I'm not interested. You're a real creep, you know that, right?
There will be a database here that we can search for evidence on Angel Lopez.
Bagley, tell me you found something.
I have. His file has been deleted from the main database, along with hundreds of others. Still very detailed. Even when committing crimes against humanity, the government doesn't skimp on paperwork. Here is a recording labeled Exit Interview.
You know what we do with terrorists, Lopez? Don't go pissing me off by denying anything. We know you're with DedSec. You think you were picked up on some random sweep? Not a fucking chance. Nothing to say. Well, this is not going to go well for you then, because I want information. The rest of your cell, where are they? I want names, places, everything you've got.
You think I'm daft? I spill everything I know and what? You let me go? I'm not talking. I know how this ends.
Oh, I don't think you do. I'm going to throw you to the wolves. The Kellys have an interesting way of disposing with problems.
You think I'm scared of some fucking thugs? Of winding up floating in the dance? Fuck you.
You're too pretty for that, mate. First, they'll peddle you. For dosh, right? Then, when you're used up, they're going to chop you up and send the pieces to the four corners.
I can take whatever you've got.
I almost feel sorry for you. Get him to the bloody clinic, then.
Shit. They knew he was DedSec the whole time. This doesn't look good for Angel.
The clinic keeps government service hours, which means it's closed. We'll have to find Angel the old-fashioned way and hack their CTOS hub. Deportation limbo, horrible living conditions, unexplained disappearances. It's almost as if the media are deliberately ignoring the situation. Here in favour of... Oh, look here, Beatrice Stokely, 89, recently took up kickboxing to fill up her days. Fascinating. If the EPC is a typical example of how humans treat each other, I'd say a benevolent AI overlord is a step up, wouldn't you?
Woo! Got in and out of there.
For fuck's sake! They got away!
I don't know where I'm at.
What a fuck up. They've gone!
Oh, it's upstairs. I thought I was supposed to be in here somewhere. Ain't nothing. Download the clinic's AR data. Hold on, gotta be blue. Gotta have a blue stem somewhere. There it is, right there.
Personnel carry and are authorized to fire live ammunition. Do not agitate.
I have reconstructed an AR scene of Angel's examination. You can view it inside the clinic.
Nice one.
CTOS AR. Data reconstruction in progress.
Let's make a deal, yeah? And not be blown, say. Maybe I can help you out. Get the out of here. Procedures, Mr. Lopez. We'll have you out of here in a minute or two.
Fuck, what was that?
They stuck him with something. Let me get a closer look.
Facial analysis matches for both. They're part of Mary Kelly's little pack. So, Inspector Lau was right after all. Clank Kelly and Albion are in bed together. What a shit orgy that would be. Microchips, coated with biocompatible glass to prevent rejection.
They fucking implanted him, man, with like a tracker. Could be a medical monitor too.
No, these are more sophisticated. If I had to guess, I would say they were designed to deliver a dose of some unknown compound. Not the kind of thing you find at your local corner shop. I could reconstruct the path he took if you want to see how this cliffhanger gets resolved.
On it. Let's see where he got to.
Fucker! Get him before he triggers! Fuck! He's getting away! Get after him!
Shit, they're catching up on him. Come on, Angel.
You fucker!
Come on, he's got to make it.
Get fucked up! We don't have a match yet. She's gonna kill us.
No, it's fine. As long as he's not damaged, there'll be no waste. Demand's high with the new network.
Guess you're right. Let's tube him, get him in the van and out to the incinerator.
Oh, shite, no way. I'm betting that chip had something to do with this.
Looks like it's been activated. I don't know how bad things are, especially if Mary Kelly is, but Angel might be alive.
Hey,
We need to
appreciate the
find
follow,
him.
man.
See what they did to him.
Welcome to the stream.
And what that fucking microchip is all about.
Seems like
Welcome
advanced
to the
technology
stream.
for
Appreciate
Mary
the
Kelly and
follow.
her band of thugs to be waving around. Could Mary be part of a scary dark web hacker group like, say, oh, I don't know, pick one, 0 Day?
Interesting theory, Bagley, but hold your investigation algorithms for the moment, will you? Angel needs us.
The incinerator they mentioned is probably the Southwark incinerator. It's practically right round the corner.
Appreciate that, man. Appreciate the host too, man. Appreciate that, Matt. Hope you're enjoying the stream, man. Search Angel Southwark Incinerator. I wish I could just fast travel everywhere. Nah, he look like he need his ass beat. I don't like the way you dress, bro. You like you want your butt whooped. I appreciate it, man. I really appreciate it, Matt. It helps a little. It helps a lot, man. Every little bit helps. Sable. Get up out of here. Alright, where's my car at? Where's my car? Where's my car? I left it in the middle of the street. Take this one over here.
This is London Calling. You're listening to Buccaneer, your source for what they don't want you to know. With me, Tash. It's hard to believe that there can be shortages of food and medicine in an advanced country like
Damn,
ours.
sorry about
And
that.
yet, here we are.
That's horrible.
Those old government
Not
promises
nothing to
of
laugh at. I
adequate
shouldn't laugh at
food
that.
turned out to be just another lie. Today we're short of basic foodstuffs and vital medical supplies. Hundreds have already died of conditions that could be easily cured. The black market means that criminal gangs like Clan Kelly run our city.
I suck at driving
And
in
Prime Minister
games.
Dev Hassani isn't
I
even
really
around
am
to
not that
pretend
good
to
at it.
care. How do we go
And
from a
it
consumer
doesn't help
paradise to a place of empty
that they
shelves and
kept
fighting
it
for
so
supplies?
real
What turns a land of plenty
that
into
they
a
drive
wild
on
west
the
of
wrong side of
hoarding,
the road.
food battles and black market barrels?
Bro, what was
We
that?
protect everyone who comes on the podcast
What
by
was
keeping
that?
their identities a secret. Here's veteran political reporter Ian on the power behind shortages.
Oh my goodness.
Look, I mean, what was the first thing that happened when Britain sealed itself off? The first stuff that got stopped from coming in was fresh food. I mean, we could live without the fresh food. I mean, everyone's quality of life got instantly worse, but we could live without it. The most damaging part was when the radioactive isotopes
I just want
started
to mess
coming
with
in.
that car.
Now, radioactive isotopes, that's what we use in cancer screening, cancer treatment. Now, that stuff, it has a short half-life. Technetium used to save hundreds of thousands of lives just by screening for cancer, let alone testing for cancer. But that stuff has a half-life of 66 hours. As soon as those walls went up, there was just no time to bring it in. As in people stop dying. And then the medicines. I think there's loads of medicines that you just can't stockpile. There was a moment before it took place when actually there was some effort to try and stockpile some of the medicines. There were some things that could be done. For a lot of it, there was simply nothing that could be done. We had a major problem with drugs for schizophrenia.
That was wild.
So we saw such an uptick in the kind of attacks we saw in the street and people suffering on their own because they didn't have the mental health drugs, because those drugs simply couldn't be stockpiled. We eventually found the same thing with foods that weren't produced in the UK. And the problem with the UK was...
This is where the Kelly thugs brought Angel. Gives me the fucking chills.
Now, keep your chin up. We'll find him. There's a camera network that might have caught where they took him.
Okay, we're gonna fight our way through this. How's it going? Come on.
Checking now.
Oh, I like that.
I'm getting shot out here.
The machine gun, the trigger is doing some fucking shit. It's pretty dope though. Like, has feedback. The trigger has feedback. That's kind of crazy. Trigger has feedback.
Give up already. They're all over me.
Let's hurry and access that network, shall we?
But she was kind of sweet in the light though. The trigger has feedback and it's kind of sweet, man.
I wonder where they are.
I know they're creeping around here somewhere.
Nothing so far.
Alright, cool. I think that's everybody. That trigger got feedback and that's pretty dope on the machine gun, man. It's like you hold it down, but it like kicks back like a trigger would. Like you hold it down and it kicks back. It's kind of weird. PS5, huh? Right?
Man, just listen. What? What's going on, mate?
Oh my god. Oh my god. Bloody hell, man. You won't believe what I've seen. Fuck. What? They're burning corpses. Human bodies. This place was supposed to be closed. A perfect spot for a zoo, man. Fuck.
I've gone over the captured footage. I was able to follow Mr. Lopez down to the cellar, but then I ran out of cameras. Not a problem you often have in London.
That's the plan then.
ammo. I don't know if he's a bad guy or a good guy, but in the wrong place at the wrong time. Alright, we gotta figure out how to get downstairs. Investigate the basement. The basement's way over here. It was a door. It was a big door last time. Here. That it?
My oh my, deadbolt trumps technology. The door is sealed, but this rubbish chute might do. It either leads to the cellar or your grisly death. Or both, I suppose.
Fucking great.
Alright. He called it a rubbish chute.
All right then. Come on out. I'm not gonna cut you. Get over here, will you? Thanks for the distraction. Gave me the second I needed to take care of this filth.
Jesus, you all right? Boss man was about to carve you up like a kebab, wasn't he?
He was. I'm fine. I just need a second to catch my breath and find my files.
Oh, wait. I recognise you. Caitlin Lau? The police inspector, yeah? We saw your vids. Wicked how you decided to tackle Mary Kelly on your own. Got me starstruck now.
It wasn't always on my own. Who the hell are... You're dead sick, aren't you? You tracked me to the slaughterhouse.
No, we were following our mate. He got taken from the EPC by the Kellys and ended up here. Hard to believe this is where all those missing people ended up. How they ended up.
Then I'm sorry. I don't think there's much hope for finding him alive. The Kellys have got a sick little operation going. A kind of human organ black market. I've been investigating them for months. And they got my fucking files. God, I feel like shit.
You should rest. Let me ring up my mates. One of them will come and get you out of this shithole. I'll go find Angel, and then I'll find your files, yeah? They seem important.
Everything I've gathered on Mary Kelly. Almost enough to take her down.
Shit. We should look into joining forces. Make an alliance of some sort. We want to take that bitch down too.
Hey, appreciate the follow.
All right, an operative is on their way to escort Inspector Lau. So let's find Angel and Inspector Lau's files.
I'm trying to get this tech point, man. I gotta get this tech point, man.
I'll wait for your guy in here. And thanks for your help. I'm glad we're doing this.
There's no doubt about it. This whole operation is meant to harvest organs. Clan Kelly's chopping off the parts they want and burning the leftovers.
Only none of them were willing donors, were they? Mary Kelly's decided she's just taking what she wants. Fuck me. Fucking hell, their faces were bashed in. Gotta do one of your facial reconstructions, Bags.
Take a picture and I can run key details past various databases.
Photo mode. No, camera. Cancel. Back. Camera.
Unfortunately, I must confirm that this is indeed Angel Lopez.
Shit. Angel. He knew the risks. I did too, but... Never thought DedSec would get caught up in this. Mary Kelly is preying on London's most vulnerable. She's a fucking monster. Taking her out needs to be a DedSec priority.
Now we need to find Caitlin Lau's case files on Mary Kelly and see if my conjecture may be correct. Could Mary Kelly be in Zero Day?
Alright.
Well done, you got the files. The inspector will be impressed. Now get out of here before someone decides to turn you into minced meat. Chop chop.
Yeah, no fucking shit.
Wow. Chop chop. Really? Minced meat, chop chop. What choice of words? I'm still trying to get that tech one.
Caitlin Lau here. I wanted to thank you. I'd be nothing... but an anatomy lesson by now. Or a pile of ashes.
You'll be happy to know that Inspector Lau has been escorted to a nearby refuge and is getting her wounds treated.
I'll be fine. Still a little flighty from whatever they gave me. And frankly, a little stunned that we've joined forces.
I never would have predicted this, but I'm glad DedSec is working with you, Inspector. With your experience and our resources, we can stop Mary Kelly from hurting anyone else.
Exactly. You have an organization. I have information and some backing from powerful people. Pool our resources and we might just take her down. Mary Kelly's no petty criminal.
Better contact the lot, Bagley. We need to get together and talk on these files.
I'll sync with Inspector Lau and prepare a briefing.
There are no shortages of medicine. Don't take it from me. I'm not a medic. Supply from our beloved government. It's fine, in fact.
Gotta go all the way over there again. Fast travel. Fast travel, baby.
I've heard from Inspector Lau. We're ready for the briefing. Mary Kelly heads up the most powerful crime family in London, Clan Kelly, which should at least be easy to remember.
Under her old man, they were a bit player. Then he died, and her rivals started disappearing. Her enemies, her friends, her family. They call her Bloody Mary for a reason.
Early on, Mary abandoned cash in favor of cryptocurrency and brought the Kellys' criminal business online.
It makes weapons smuggling, drug running, money laundering all a lot easier without a cash trail. The woman single-handedly modernized organized crime in London. She considers herself to be untouchable. Case in point, from my files you retrieved. Darla Covington, 19. Sasha Haddad, 28. Radek Stavkovic, 24. All disappeared.
It's difficult to find good help these days, isn't it, love? Most people, they ain't driven. Not like you. Because they feel worthless, don't they? The way that the world is, how it uses people. It's horrible. It's nice that you have a purpose. Oh, that'll be me, love.
We aren't finished here.
This was a courtesy.
This was a courtesy.
Oh, give my regards to their families. It's horrible losing someone you love. Nice meeting you, Caitlin.
As you can see, she'll never respond to interrogation. But there is one place she feels comfortable talking, the Sandstone residence.
Inspector Lau thinks a police bug in the Kellys' headquarters may have the evidence she needs to finally convict Bloody Mary.
Sandstone is their center of operations. I know the data on that bug will take her down. Get it for me, and I swear I'll put her away forever.
Pushing the coordinates to your optics.
Sabine here, Inspector Lau. I'm curious how you think you can bring Mary Kelly to justice now, with no backing. Even before Albion took over policing, you couldn't lock her up. And she goes on treating humans like cattle.
I had to work within the system. Yes, it was corrupt. I knew it. I just...
Have a drink.
There's a potential recruit you may want to check out. Pushing your location. Are you sure you can still throw straight?
Oh shit. One drink and I'm drunk. Come on now. Don't do me like that. It's not on a motorcycle and a drink.
Tumble, a 12-month course of immunosuppressants, corticosteroids, and anti-retrofungal neurodilatory estrogen spermatotropic fruit pastilles.
The people claiming there are medical shortages are probably high on lots of medicine that they've been given. I for one believe that there are no medical shortages, Andy. Just last week I went in with a broken arm and they suggested it might just be extreme period pain and prescribed me a drink of water and an astrology chart.
We can't be too far from just prescribing stiff upper lip.
My uncle had a leg removed due to diabetes. They halved his insulin because they said...
This one's so aggravating. And I think I gotta do it as a different person. This one's so annoying.
Security here is state-of-the-art, quite impenetrable. Unless, of course, you flew a drone through the window one of Mary's mouth breathers left open.
The recording device is in her security room.
Getting there should be a simple matter of navigating the vents.
What the fuck?
She's using these people as house servants, against their will.
Horrible in itself, but a million times worse knowing they end up as unwilling organ donors.
This one is like a pain in the ass. You're gonna see in a second too. Out of range. I want one of these spider bars. They're kind of sweet.
That's
man.
it. Let's see what kind of recording we've got on her. Just look at this place. This is what comes of old crooked money. The Kelly family has been profiting from people's misery for a long time. She's got this shit all over the manor.
So you've been in there before? Is that how you ended up in the basement of the Southwark incinerator?
We needed something incriminating, so we decided someone had to get in here and plant a bug. I wasn't going to assign someone else to do that. You saw how Mary uses the people she grabs out of the EPC, and the staff's uniform's not hard to mimic, so I went in. What I didn't know was that she had intel on our investigation, my team. I thought going off book would stop the leaks, but she still knew we were coming. She tortured me for the names of my team, tried to break me, but cops don't give up cops. Turned out she already knew the whole unit and put hits out on them. The woman is a mindfucker.
Shit. Well, at least you don't have a microchip in you. Bitch knew who she was dealing with. You'd never have bowed to her.
That's how I ended up on that butcher's table. So many reasons to want to rid the world of her, but it wouldn't be enough to just put one in her brain. My mates died trying to bring her to justice. I have to honor that.
This is gonna be a bitch. Oh, I can never figure this thing out easily. It gotta be that way. Go find that drone. Something has to give. This wall right here might be one. I gotta get it from the top. That's how we were done. Ooh.
Proszę! Nie!
Look at the state of you. Look what you've done to yourself after everything I've done for you.
You made me a slave. All of us. Please, let me go. Take this thing out.
Back to your old life. Back to nothing. Back to you 2.5 screaming blighters in your dead-end job and sucking off the dole. You don't want that, love. This microchip is scary, I know, but I got to keep tracks on my merchandise, don't I? And this kitchen knife, that won't do it, love. Cutting yourself affects my bottom line.
I can't live like this anymore.
No. You're all right there. It's all right, sweetheart, because I have another use for you. Ooh, paying attention, are we? Good. Be sure and spread the word. You know where this one goes. Get these two and all the others over to the venue and ready for the sale.
Right away, ma'am. Also, the foreign investors have already landed and the drones are programmed, ready to deliver the invitations and the coordinates to all the guests.
Is that initiative I'm smelling, Peter? Initiative can be a dangerous thing. Can be misinterpreted. Fuck's sake.
This is insane. How did Mary get her hands on this kind of tech? It takes a sick mind to come up with killer microchips.
Perhaps a disease mind, but definitely an ingenious one. Perfect psych profile for a group like Zero Day, wouldn't you say?
Her affiliations aren't my priority, Bagley. She's keeping these people enslaved. And it sounds as if she's selling them. This is huge.
Fuck! This is a dystopian nightmare, right? Either you toe the line as a slave or zap. She triggers that microchip and you're a pile of spare parts.
DedSec, we'll have to crash that slave auction. Get all the information we can out of there. The location will be on the invitations. She hasn't sent out the invitation yet, but when she does...
Bagley, monitor the drone networks. Give us a heads up when Mary sends out her fleet. Until then, I reckon we're in a holding pattern.
I'll get in touch if I hear about anything else that might interest you. Cheers, DedSec.
Good for nothing, Roarback.
Alright, folks. I think that's it for me tonight. Yeah, I did about 3.5 hours, about 3 hours and 45 minutes. I appreciate y'all tuning in. I'm gonna come back and play this again tomorrow.
Since we're waiting for our cordial invitation to Mary Kelly's tasteless theme party, we
got
can finally get back to what
got
really
to 100
matters,
followers
solving the
finally.
mystery of Zero Day.
Appreciate
Who
everybody
are
that came
and
through,
why
the
do
new
they frame
people that are
DedSec for the
following.
bombings?
Hope you enjoy
Bagley,
what have we got in
Glad you
store
asked.
for.
Today, the great AI detective has 2 leads for his dog's body politics.
And we will be back tomorrow. Y'all take care now.